What happens if you build a life around heading outside every single day, no matter what? I'm Amy Bouchatz, and you're listening to the Humans Outside Weekly Outdoor Diary, where I share with you my own insights from heading into nature every single day for at least 20 minutes, no matter the weather. What did I learn, hear, see, and experience this week as I take on the Humans Outside 365 Challenge? Come along for my insights and, yes, my more than occasional fails. This is my real life, after all. Are you ready? Let's go. I've noticed myself saying something new over the last year. When trying something hard or new to me in the winter, specifically, I hear myself say, I'm okay with falling. I'm okay with falling? Okay with it? Who are you, Amy? How did this even happen? If you've been listening to Outdoor Diary episodes for a while, you've heard me tell the story about the first time I went skiing and how I announced it would definitely be my last time. Spoiler alert, it was not my last time, though I did keep my no skiing rule in effect for many years. But the reason I wanted it to be my last ski visit? The falling. First there was the falling I did as I got off the lift. Then there was continuous falling into what I have to say were very cold snowbanks as I made my way down what seemed like a huge hill, but probably was not. Since then, I haven't just fallen in the snow. No. After buying a bike with pedal clips, I spent a lot of time simply falling off as I tried to figure out how to unclip. Brand new information to me sometime after that. You can adjust the clips so they're easier to get out of. Who knew? But I, of course, didn't learn that until a neighbor literally called the on-base military police to see who this person was who was just riding around, simply falling off her bike onto the ground over and over again, but at a spectacularly slow speed. Awesome. After moving to Alaska in 2016, my rate of falling skyrocketed because I started spending a lot of time in snow, which is both extra trippy and slidey and softer to fall on than, say, bare rocks. It also feels inevitable if you're going to do anything outside in the winter at all. I've fallen skiing downhill. I've fallen skiing uphill. I've fallen skiing on what seems like flat ground. I've fallen snowshoeing uphill, downhill, and on flat. Sometimes I fall standing stock still because I slip on ice. Now that takes talent, but can also be more dangerous. Ice is a lot harder than snow. The one time I've tried to snowboard, I fell over and over again for about 90 minutes. Unlike Buzz Lightyear, I'm neither flying nor falling with style. Trust me when I say the fact that I've gone Nordic skiing up and down a hill 3 times this season and haven't wiped out on any of them is a miracle from on high. I think I overwaxed my skis to make it possible, but I do not care. It happened. I have some witnesses. But you get the idea. By virtue of the fact that I'm out there trying the things, I fall a lot. It seems inevitable. Maybe not for you, but it's definitely inevitable for me. And here's the kicker. I am okay with it out in the snow. And I've noticed that I've become okay with it here in this house, too. Now, I do not literally fall down a lot in my house. That would be problematic and probably dangerous. But I fall down periodically, figuratively, whether it be failures at work or bad communication in relationships or burned dinner. It happens. I used to do everything I could possibly do to never, ever put myself in a position where falling down was likely. I used to only try things I knew I would be good at or take tiny little risks that wouldn't actually be a fail if they didn't work. I found comfort in routine because it was low risk. I cooked familiar meals that I knew we all would like. But once I started learning to fall outside, and that falling not only wasn't a death sentence, but would eventually lead to me falling less while accomplishing cool stuff, I started slowly learning to fall inside too. It's opened up incredible options. What are my life limits if I'm willing to fall a little? I'm not out here flinging myself off a proverbial cliff, but what about the potential falls with softer snow-like landings? They're embarrassing. They sting a little. They might give you a surprising amount of face rash or snow packed into your ears. But the trade-off is gaining new skills, having more rewarding relationships, tasting incredible things, feeling great about yourself, and living a fulfilling life. So yes, this is me now. I'm okay with falling. And when it gets a little too risky, I take a step back and remember what I've learned and try again. Lest you think I made it without falling during all 5 of my Nordic ski adventures so far this year, 3 up in the pass and 2 on the trails behind my house, I must tell you that I did not. I fell very ungraciously twice on what was not aggressive downhills in the woods behind my house. I wiped out spectacularly into the bushes once. And since this week I rented a snowboard for the season, you can be sure I'll be falling a lot here in the not-too-distant future. Downhill ski areas should open in early to mid-December. Falling will be a thing. You can see my photos of my falls and everything else I do on Humans Outside on Facebook and Instagram. And post yours too, please let them be of some fails. Don't just leave me out here in the woods on this. And tag them with #HumansOutside365. Until next time, we'll see you out there.